Full time at Old Trafford. We take a point away from Spurs. Spurs 2-2. Look, Spurs have an abundance of players missing through illness, injury, AFCON, Asian Cup, whether it's Heung-min Son, James Maddison, Dejan Kulusevski, Vez Bissouma, Pape Matar, the whole lot. They have got so many squad issues. They couldn't even take a full bench to Old Trafford, and to take a 2-1 lead into half-time and to have a real good grip on the game for the first half an hour or so, and then just let it go so horrendously in the second half is just what we are, Bottlers FC. Time and time again. You can tell I'm tired if I'm mumbling my words. I'm fucking exhausted. 3 a.m. recording this after an exhausting game to watch. Look, I think there were questionable team selections. I thought there were questionable substitutions. I don't know. I think the most vital part of the team selection, which I'm questioning, is not actually even the players, it's the positioning. Aaron Wan-Bissaka at left back, Diogo Dalot at right back. Dalot, who has been astoundingly good at left back as of recent, dropping into those midfield roles, creating, cutting in off his right. And we go and move him to right back, to move Wan-Bissaka to left back, who is nowhere near as good on the ball or his weak foot. I was really astounded by that, by Ten Hag. I thought the Eriksen substitution was correct, but I have no fucking idea why Scott McTominay was the bloke that we brought on. We brought McTominay on for a goal. He had a massive chance at the end, and it was a header that Casemiro would have scored. If Casemiro is fit enough to be on the bench, he's fit enough to play. Get him in the team. Lissandro Martinez, my butcher, brilliant. Good return for him. Good composed return. Nothing astounding, but he did his job. Few little nutmegs. I mean, his physicality, we know what to expect. His ball-playing abilities, and he'll only build from there. Rasmus Højlund, I mean, he's only 20 years old. Just think about that. He turns 21 in 3 months. He's only 20 years old. What an incredible player Rasmus Højlund is. Goal and an assist. He's being interviewed right now. I can't hear the audio, but yeah, what a player. Onana can't climb across to save his life. Bruno made one good pass, but I thought he was a lost chicken for the rest of it. Mainu couldn't hold the midfield goal by himself. I thought Eriksen was astoundingly shit, as well as not being bothered to track the Bentancur run. Especially when I saw Eriksen jogging. When you don't try for the badge, I don't really care for your performance, to be honest. Alright, let's get into this. Andre Onana, look, he couldn't do anything on either of the goals. Off the corner, the header from Richarlison, he couldn't do anything. He couldn't really come off his line and collect. It was a big pack. And on the Bentancur goal, it was just Eriksen being a lazy shit. But look, I thought there was one instance where he probably could have come off his line a bit quicker, but it'd be unfair not to give him a 6. Neither of the goals were his fault. Maybe once he should have come off his line a bit quicker to claim a ball, but nothing was really his fault that happened. Bloody hell. Diogo Dalot, I'm going to give him a solid 6. Dalot's marking at the back post was very questionable today, and Johnny Evans was letting him know about it. But I thought some of his defensive one-on-one work, I thought he had Timo Werner really well locked up for most of it. I know Werner got an assist and got a bigger space, and he probably could have been a little bit tighter, but I thought he got on the angles really well, blocking the shots. I thought it was a solid game from Dalot once again, and probably our most consistent player this season, in all honesty. Raphael Varane, 6.5. Rolls-Royce performance. Again, neither of the goals. I thought the Pedro Porro cross to Richarlison, the corner, I'm not blaming anyone for that. I genuinely think that was just an astoundingly well-placed corner and a fantastic headed finish by Richarlison. Varane, I thought it was a Rolls-Royce performance. Really, really good on the ball. Really good off it. I thought it was good by Varane, and can't wait to see him and Litcher playing consistently together. And I feel bad for Johnny Evans, because Johnny is going to get a 7 from me. I'm not sure why it's a 5.1, but he wasn't at fault for either of the goals, and he stopped a lot of goals from going in, a lot of big chances. I thought Johnny Evans, probably his best game all season. I thought he was absolutely brilliant, but still not my man of the match. And, obviously it will be Varane and Martinez that continuously get selected now, which is the right decision, but I think Johnny Evans deserves a shout-out for the performances he's shown, and we'll probably never recall him later this season. It'll be interesting to see the team we select against Newport or Eastleigh, whether we do opt for Varane and Martinez to just see how they go, or if we do go Evans and a Camboila. Interesting. Wan-Bissaka, for me, 5. He's just not a left back, and look, Delow's not a left back either, but I think he's got the capabilities to play there, and I think he can play there, and I just don't think Aaron Wan-Bissaka can play there. His angling, his traits as a footballer, it just doesn't suit playing him out of position at fullback on the opposite side. Kobbie Mainoo, probably a 5, but I wouldn't say it's his fault. Very, very difficult to hold a midfield all by yourself when you're getting absolutely zero help from Christian Eriksen. And then Scott McTominay, for some reason, Casemiro didn't come on. I wonder why. If you're fit enough to be on the bench, you're fit enough to play. I'll keep on saying it. But yeah, Kobbie, look, it wasn't one of his best performances, but he's 18 years of age, and he is going to be a superstar for this club. Eriksen, 2. I'm not having it. He didn't bother to track Bentancur, and on the ball and off, he just ran out. He was so knackered. And I actually think the Bentancur one was lazy. Bruno, generous 5. I think the pass to Rashford for the first Højlund goal was absolutely world class. But apart from that, general play, he wasn't all that. And I didn't think it was a great game from Bruno. And he's really going to try to get into form at some point, because it's not working for him at the moment. Garnacho, probably a 4, to be honest. Obviously, he's still young and these games do happen, but I think the rating's only fair of the performance, and I thought he was put on absolute toast by Destiny Udogie, and I really did enjoy that matchup. If I was a neutral, like, Udogie and Garnacho were 2 of my favourite players, and those 2 going at it wasn't really a 50-50 though. Udogie gave him an absolute bath. Rashford, generous 6. He scored a goal, but in general play, he wasn't amazing, but a goal's a goal, got us a point. Rasmus, 8, man of the match, goal and an assist, made runs into the channels, just couldn't be served from poor quality crosses. What else do you want from the great man? 20 years of age, fucking carrying United on his shoulders. Oh, man, this could be a 3. I'll up Eriksen to a 3. They're the same. Litchup, 6. So good to see him back. So good on the ball. So good physically. Brilliant. Anthony, I didn't really notice him. Ten Hag, I thought the substitution timing was correct, but I think Casemiro should have come on from McTominay, and that would have completely changed the game. Apart from that, it wasn't a disaster class. I'll give him a 5. Submit my votes. It'll be shocking if it's not Højlund's for man of the match, and it is. Thank you for watching. Next game is in the FA Cup against either Newport County from League 2 or Eastleigh from the 7th tier in non-league. It's going to be an interesting game. It's away from home. I'm really hoping we play Eastleigh, because I've seen their ground and it is fucking incredible. It's genuinely just a local. It's like, you see non-league grounds. This is as non-league as non-league can get. It's beautiful. I hope we're playing at Eastleigh away next time I'm on these player ratings. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Disappointing is what I'll say. Disappointing. Cheers.